I had a really nice speech written. I'm going to go off script a little bit, though, because a lot of this was covered in the bio, and so I'm just going to tell a few stories about Dad. One of the things growing up that was just a constant was the hospitality that my parents always offered to anyone, everyone. One of the constants was the way that Dad just treated everyone with respect and love. It didn't matter whether you were poor, rich, ignorant or educated, smart or not. It just didn't matter. He would help you if you needed help. He would give you love and respect no matter what. In order to gain Dad's enmity, you had to purposefully set out to be mean to him or to those he loved. Otherwise, his default mode was love and respect. He wasn't perfect. I won't say he was. Like many of the Regers, he could out-stubborn most mules. And that's if he thought he was right. If he knew he was right, that mule was history. He didn't like idle work. He had the opportunity to do some government jobs where there wasn't much actual work to be done, but they needed someone with his degree. He wouldn't take those jobs. He tried one once and lasted 2 weeks, and he quit. He just couldn't handle being idle. He couldn't handle being inefficient. That wasn't how he was made. He also hated political games and bureaucracy. Although he knew how to do those things, he just didn't like it. He didn't like the animosity. He wished people would be like himself and just respect each other and continue interacting in that mode. As Denny pointed out, he was smart. He could have been a millionaire. He could have been anything he wanted. I don't think I ever encountered something, except maybe professional athletics, that my dad couldn't put his hand to and succeed at. But that wasn't important to him. What was important to him was people. He, during a short teaching career, he made a tremendous impact on a lot of people. I've had many of them reach out to me in the past week and a half and tell me things like, I wouldn't have my career today if it weren't for your father. One good friend said he would be doing pickup handyman work, except that Dad encouraged him and got him into a good program and helped him become what he is today, where he's a chief information officer for a college. I mean, that's the impact that my dad had on his students. He had a similar impact on his peers. A department head at the college where he taught for 3 years conveyed to me how much he learned from my dad. This is a man I had as a professor and who I respected greatly, and yet he says he learned a great deal that he didn't know before from my father. Dad worked on a lot of cool things. Just some things that you might think about as you go through life. The next time you get a FedEx package and the driver takes that nifty little device and scans the barcode and it updates the computers back at headquarters and says, hey, you know that package has been delivered? My dad helped build that. The next time you look at the satellite forecast, my dad helped build that. The next time you get an email, my dad was involved in the delivery of millions and millions of email accounts. He was smart. He did a lot of great things. But the hospitality that he showed, the care and love that he gave to everyone is just amazing. It didn't matter. He wasn't in it for glory. He wasn't in it for recognition. He gave many, many gifts anonymously because he did not want the attention. He just wanted to make a difference in people's lives. One of the sayings that he had was, and that he drilled into us as kids, Janet can vouch for this, is always leave a place better than what you found it. So, Dad, I know that I'm a better person for having you in my life. Your dedication, your witness serves as an example for me. Thank you for all the lessons, the advice, the love. Thank you for being a part of my kids' lives and for the love you gave them. You left the world a better place. I'm sorry, but you will be missed, Dad. Thanks.